And welcome. Welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Hardaway with it. Shaq with the screen. Pass to LeBron. Outside Hardaway. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Shaq with the slam. On defense, the Heat. Here's Jones. Walker with it. Now here's Walker. Ice, just 4 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Pass to O'Neal. Wade. Here's LeBron. Now here's Mourning. Outside Hardaway. And Shaq with the slam. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Walker. Eddie Jones on the wing. Now Mourning. Mourning with it. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Here's Wade. Pass to Mourning. Johnson on him. The jump hook. The rebound by Larry Johnson. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Ice. Now Johnson. Here's Hardaway. Back to Mourning. Pass to Wade. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Outside Hardaway.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
Here's Walker. It's hauled in by LeBron. And here are the Heat now. Puts up the baby hook. In deep, Hardaway drops it in the basket.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Now here's Walker. Here's Jones. No good from outside. The Heat with the lead. Wade outside. The fadeaway. Kept alive.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
And here we go with Kemba Walker. Pass to Johnson. Walker with it. Mourning. Now Mourning. Hits the jump hook. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wade outside. Hardaway with it. Back to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. He lobs it up. And Shaq with the slam. And here's Walker. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Mourning inside. Stolen by O'Neal. Hardaway with it. LeBron James on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Walker. And the shot is good. And here comes LeBron. Back to Mourning. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good for Mourning. And both free throws good for Mourning. Jones with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Mourning. Outside, Walker. Pass to Jones. That one goes. Count it.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Here's Wade. Now Hardaway. Back to Wade. 5 to shoot. Outside Hardaway. This one for 3. That's good. He's got 5.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Now here's Walker. Back to Mourning. Pass to Johnson. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Outside Hardaway. Now Wade. Back to Hardaway. 3-pointer. And the Heat, another 3.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here comes Walker. Pass to Jones. And here is Johnson. Outside, Walker. Here's Jones for the 3. And he gets it to go. He's got 5. Now here's Hardaway. And to Hardaway again.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
And here's Walker. Back to Johnson. Outside, Walker. To the inside. Jones. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Hardaway. LeBron outside. Back to Hardaway. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. He's got 12.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Now here's Jones. Left side Walker. Left side Walker. Pass to Mourning. That's good. And here are the Heat now. 9-point game. Wade outside. The rebound by Larry Johnson. Kicks it out to Jones. Walker. A 3-pointer, no good.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Pass to O'Neal. Kicks it out to LeBron. Misses the 3. Outside, Walker. Back to Jones. Outside, Walker. Ice. Eddie Jones on the wing. He's got 5, and he finishes nicely on the layup. He has 6.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And the Heat call time here. The Heat with the lead. And here's Dragic. Pass to Jones. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Bogues with it. And here is Curry. Curry with it. The kick out to Brown. Back to Curry. Lock at 6. The second chance effort. And it's good on the way in.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Fades back. And the bank shot is good. And here we go with Muggsy Bogues. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Coleman. Back to Bogues. Pass to Curry. Tries it from the top of the key. Miami grabs the miss. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Here's Bogues. There's a screen. Now here's Jones. And he gets it to go. Pass to Brown. Buries it down low.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Here comes Dragic. Now here's Jones. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Curry. A big dunk at the end of the break. Now here's Dragic. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Tipped away. Here is Whiteside. Outside Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jones. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 7. Bogues with it. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Heaves it up. The shot will not go. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Heat. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise? Pass to Gill. That drops. Now here's Dragic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And I'll tell you one more thing about him, Steve. He sets a screen maybe better than anybody. And if he rolls off of it, he gets the ball and gets a clean look. It's automatic.
Now here's Bogues. He makes the jump from the left block. Here comes Dragic. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Ice. No good. Out to Smith. Backing down. Dragic. Here's Rice. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 5.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Pass to Brown. Wallace outside. Here's Gill. And here's Bowes. Baseline jumper. No good. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. There's the screen. Back to Brown. And he lays it straight in. Bogues with it. Wallace right side. No one near him. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Here's Dragic. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. So it's the visitors now, down by 12. Ice. It's stolen by Brown. And they're pushing it up. Smith outside. Back to LeBron. Larry Johnson grabs the miss. Pass to Davis. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played from outside the arc. And that one's good.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Here's Gill. Pass to Mourning. Here's Gill. Now here is Davis. 5 on the clock. Here's Rice. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. LeBron outside. Back to Hardaway. Pass to LeBron. Now Smith. Off target with his 3.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
LeBron drives in. Wade outside. Back to LeBron. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
That's his first triple of the game. It was a dry first half for him from long range.
Outside, Davis. Left side, Davis. The 10-footer. That one wide left.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Hardaway with it. And Hardaway gets it to go. He's got 14. And here is Davis. Back to Mourning. Pass to Jones. Davis. Mourning with it. Shot clock at 6. To stop the run. Nice jump shot. Good. Now LeBron. Back to Mourning. Now here's Wade. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Wade. Both free throws good from Wade. Davis with it. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Pass to Mourning. O'Neal's there. Jones with it. Clock at 6. From the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
Wade outside. Mourning. And here is Davis. Pass to Jones. All sorts of time. No good. Mourning with it. Wade outside. There's the pick. Shaq with the screen. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. It's LeBron with the drive. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Shoots a fader. That's good. He's got 10. And Miami has possession. Wade outside. The drive by LeBron. Changes up. Mourning inside.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Davis. And he gets the bucket. Timeout called the Heat. The visitors on defense.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Mourning. O'Neal's there. Mourning can't make it work.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Now Mourning. Back to LeBron. Now Hardaway to the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Walker. And here is Mourning. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mourning can't make it work. And here are the Heat. Shaq with the screen. It's LeBron with the drive. And the powerful one-handed slam. Here's Walker. Pass to Jones. Mourning up top. Kicks it out to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Rice. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
Simply need to just stay the course, Kevin. That's it.
It's been a good course so far.
Yep. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
And here's Jones. He's got 5. Pass to Mourning. Poked loose. And stolen by LeBron. Outside Hardaway. Shaq with the screen. Back to Hardaway. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. 18 points for him.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Now Mourning. He's got 10. Pass to Walker. And here's Jones. 6 to shoot. Tries from 16. Drained for 2 points.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Outside Hardaway. Wade with it. LeBron James on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Now here's Jones. That's good.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shot denied. Out to Hardaway. Hands it from downtown. 1 point in the game.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Johnson outside. Ice. Outside, Walker. And he makes good on the layup. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the... And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. What can you say? Tim Hardaway, an impressive effort here today. Now, here is Mourning. Pass to Walker. Lets it go with a 3. And that one's good. 7 points in the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Wade outside. O'Neal. The rebound by Larry Johnson. And here's Walker. Rice. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rice. And it's Wade with the rebound. Here's the break. LeBron James on the wing. Out to Wade. Pass to O'Neal. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. 10 points for him.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
You look at Tim Hardaway. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Jones. Pass to Walker. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. 9 points in the game so far. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 21. LeBron James on the wing. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Hardaway, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Parker would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
You know, the chances, Kevin, of that happening are extremely slim.
Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Wade. Lays up the pick. Wade with it. He faded back on that one to give himself some room. 10 points for him.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Shaq with some nice D. And here's Miami. Pass to LeBron. Backs him down with the fadeaway. Larry Johnson grabs the miss. And here's Walker. He's got 9. Here's Mourning. Cuts it 5 from 18. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. That's good. He has 6.
What a move. He saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Heat. Here comes Walker. Back to Johnson. Johnson left side. Stolen by Wade. Hammered down with both hands. And here comes Walker. Pass to Mourning. Ice. Walker with it. Now Jones. Shot clock at 6. Fades and shoots. And that one's good. He's got 11.
Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain it.
LeBron with it. Pass to Hardaway. Back to LeBron. Now here's Wade. Now here's Hardaway. Takes a 3. It's all in by Larry Johnson.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Stolen by Wade. Hardaway with it. Outside Hardaway. Back to LeBron. Off target from outside. Outside, Walker. And Shaq sends it back. And he gets it back. Good. He's got 11.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Timeout called the Heat. Here's Dragic. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Cycling. Pass to Jones. Moves back up. It's hauled in by Brown.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Now, Bogues. Wallace outside. Wallace right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gill. Tries from 16. And he hits the jump shot.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Now here's Jones. 7 points in the game. Here's Rice. Hits it from 3-point range. 8 points for him.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Gill. Pass to Wallace, and the ball ends up out of bounds. Clock at 6. Bogues with it. And it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. So it's the visitors now. It's a 16-point game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Cycling. That's good. He has 7. Now Bogues. Back to Curry. Pass to Wallace. Here's Gill. 18 feet out. That's good.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Outside Dragic. Dragic left side. Cycling. He was all alone on that one.
They are wreaking havoc on him with the three-point shot here.
Here's Bogues. Pass to Curry. Wallace outside. Here's Gill. Now Bogues. Now Bogues. 6 on the shot clock. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. 6 points for him.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Here's Dragic. Here is Whiteside. Pass to Jones. Here's Rice. And again, Miami with the triple. Here's Bogues. He has 6. Outside Curry. Wallace. Here's Gill. Back to Wallace. Here's Gill. From deep three-point range, no luck. Dragic left side. Plenty of space. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and defense.
And here's Bogues. Pass to Wallace. Here's Gill. And Jones over to help. Now Brown. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. The Heat making a switch here. Second free throw, no good. Here is Whiteside. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Bogues. And it's blocked. Smith with it. Pass to Jones. The tray. And the Heat, another 3.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Here's Gill. Back to Bogues. Shot clock at 6. Stripped it away. Jones in the post. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Davis with it. Pass to Gill. Back to Davis. And here is Curry. Here's Gill. Just 5 on the clock. And here is Davis. Baseline try, and that one's good. He has 6. Now here's Jones. He's got 10. Smith outside. And the shot is good. Davis with it. Pass to Gill. Wallace outside. Davis. 6 to shoot. Curry's shot is good. And Miami has possession. Now Jones. Pass to Smith. Here's Rice. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Heat, and do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. On offense, here are the Heat. Pass to Brown. Back to Jones. Fires the 3. Gill with the rebound.
Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Curry. Outside, Davis. 5 to shoot. And Del Curry gets the 3.
And also, he's absolutely able to do some incredible things in the air. I mean, he can look like a gymnast sometimes, twisting his body, double clutching his shot. But he maintains a smooth approach to it all. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Gill. Back to Davis. Left side, Curry. Outside, Davis. Shoots it up. Connects. The jumper drops. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. And here's Smith. Rice. Here's Rice. Open jump shot off the mark. Outside, Davis. Off the left rim and out.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Back to Smith. Pass to Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Up again.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
Outside Curry. Leads him in there. Coleman. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. And it's the Heat with the ball. They lead by 17. Here's Jones. Back to Smith. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. And he slams it one-handed. So it's the visitors now. So far in the 4th quarter, they belong to 6 points. Here's Gill. Here's Gill. And he gets the bucket.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
And it's Miami's ball. Pass to Jones. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Smith outside. No good with the triple.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
They set the pick. Here's Gill. Back to Davis. Fires for 3, and he gets it to go.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here is Whiteside. Pass to Smith. Smith right side. Here's Jones. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Now here is Davis. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Brown outside. Back to Jones. From deep, and the Heat, another three.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Outside, Davis. It's hauled in by the Heat.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Jones with it. Pass to Smith. Can't capitalize on the good pick. Here's Wallace. Davis with it. Back to Wallace. Now Curry. Off target from three-point range.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Here is Whiteside. With his first shot attempt. And it's Miami with another.
Tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here's Gill. Back to Davis. His three-pointer's off the mark. Now, here is Smith. Ice. Back to Smith. Here is Whiteside. Backs him down. Gerald Wallace grabs the miss. Now Davis. Left side Davis. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
On offense, here are the Heat. It's an 18-point game. And here's Jones. Down low, right side, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Here's the screen, and Davis gets it to go.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Here's Smith. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Davis with it. Back to Wallace. Pass to Curry. Now Davis. Here's the three. Can't get it to go. Jones with it. Here is Whiteside. A fader. Here is Whiteside. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Pass to Wade. Outside Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Shoots off the step back. That's good. 23 points in the game.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now, here's Mourning. And Shaq pulls it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Mourning. Up top, Walker. No good. Now, here is Morning. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Morning. Johnson's there. Out to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Now Jones. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Outside, Walker. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Here's Miami now. Now here's LeBron. From the stripe. Can't get it to go.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Now Davis. Wide open. Here's Brown. Count that one.
And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when the shot goes up.
Dragic with it. Cycling. Out to Smith. Pass to LeBron. Pocket 6. LeBron left side. And the layup's good off the glass.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Outside, Davis. Rice. Here's Rice. LeBron with the block. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now here's Dragic. LeBron outside. They set the pick. Back to Dragic. Smith outside. Pulls up. High post. Again, the Heat good for 2. Here's Davis. Off target. And so Miami take